So we have been discussing these topics. I think it is very important to keep in mind that there are Council recommendations that unanimously the Member States have agreed upon, I think, 3 weeks ago, on how to deal with cross-border topics and how to deal also with the occurrence of variants. I see that there's always a conflict between the health situation and the free movement that has to be solved on a case-by-case basis. But the restrictions have to be proportionate. That is very important. So, for example, if you look at the truck drivers, there was a good reason why we introduced in spring the green lanes. They are crucial to keep the single market open and the flow of goods within the single market. So we strongly recommend to keep these green lanes open. We see that the truck drivers, if you look at the truck driver population and if you look at the testing scenario, they have a very low risk of infection, lower than the general population. So there are reasons why these green lanes are in place and they do work. And I also strongly emphasize that we need solutions for the cross-border workers. We have regions that are dependent that workers can cross the borders. A classical example is Luxembourg, where the healthcare sector would just not function anymore if the cross-border workers from the neighboring countries couldn't commute every day to their workplace in the hospitals in Luxembourg. So what I see is that after the initial difficulties, now it's more differentiated, the restriction of movement. I think the most important part is that the different regions, the different member states, speak with each other and stick to the recommendations and then find a solution appropriate to the epidemiological situation.
Thank you, Madam President.